bad news for you about this game.
Oh no. Persona once again has showed me the darkest ways.
Well, you've embraced the path of peace.
Yes, I don't kill people in Persona. One kunai at a time, thank you very much.
All right. Strawbery Spiegel taking a pretty decent first exchange, getting a little bit of health.
Yeah, not really letting Frey like pin him down or anything, so Frey's kind of having a hard time using those short normals and like knowing that they're going to connect.
I mean, it is like the buttons aren't quite under night buttons, but Akihiko really does feel the disadvantage of range.
Even in this matchup where Sho doesn't really have like the most range compared to a lot of other characters in the game, it still feels like Akihiko has no range relative to that.
Oh, that is one of the most Chicago bursts of all time.
Trying to go for a strike through using the one more, but Frey calls it out with DP, but gets caught kind of in this like running around situation. Spiegel with no kill confirm.
Yeah, that's a big whiff opportunity. Uses the one more cancel.
Yeah.
To get the side switch, goes to the turnaround again, but gets DP'd.
Frey unable to find a confirm to close it out there, and in the scramble, you get hit by the DP. This time Spiegel's going straight in, not trying to play this like backdash run around game, and they have earned the corner.
Has nice DP from Frey. Just let it rip.
Yeah, and now we're gonna
build some cyclones here.
A huge hit here. Doesn't really have a ton of meter to work with, but they don't really need it because they still don't 60%. They still hit you for a billion.
Well, actually 3,400.
My bad.
Yeah. Billions is Tatsunoko versus Capcom.
I got information on the screen. I should use it.
I mean, look at the screen as a classic piece of fighting game advice. Just like we're looking at the screen and watching JGFrey run away with his round.
Not gonna get a kill though. Spiegel unable to really get anything going after their not so lucky survival. Frey tying it up in game one here, one round apiece.
Oh, nice DP.
DP by Spiegel, not wanting to deal with the overhead mix.
It's funny. There's actually not a ton of mix there.
Not wanting to deal with the 25 plus frame overhead.
Yeah. He has a single low. It's 17 frames.
Right, getting the throw, pulling up. Baits the burst with the safe jump, and now Frey's going to get a huge combo out. One more cancel on the DP from Spiegel to keep it safe, and they get the counter poke, but no kill confirmed. JGFrey.
Yeah, DP of his own. Goes in for the SB sway to build some early levels.
If you ask me, will it kill? If they hit the full combo, I would say yes. But now, unfortunately, Spiegel might be able to get one right here. Takes a reset, gets hit by DP into super cancels. The super whiff. Spiegel, one more chance.
What more chance?
Shoots.
Oh gosh, dang it.
One more is already in my vernacular, but now it means something else. How am I supposed to?
We need to end this one more cancel culture.
One less cancel.
One more.
Dedicate yourself today for one less cancel. That was a close game. It came down to the last interaction.
Now, I do think we did see some really good adaptation from Frey in that set, so we may see it more reflected in here.
Yeah, I will say both players kind of like figured out their opponent's offensive pattern and were firing off a lot more reversals, so maybe we'll see the adaptation to that and kind of looking for those DP baits a bit more.
As Frey is fond of saying, imagine getting opened up by the 117 frame low. Speaking of getting opened up, Spiegel landing a series of hits here.
Frey just goes ahead and sways out of the corner now, but Spiegel finds one more hit, put him back in there. Persona covering. Stop, bro. Stop, bro. Just let me say it, bro.
All right. Strawbery Spiegel takes round one again.
Yeah, not really seeing the big catch from Frey to really just put the 60% on him.
Yeah, we gotta get him with a bomb.
Yeah. Oh, and
unfortunate drop.
Yeah, Spiegel just DPing instead of trying to like play the scramble afterwards. Getting out of the corner. Ooh, catches Frey running up. Big combo here.
Yeah,
big opportunity for Mix. Doesn't quite get the open up. They still have this corner space. Sho can kind of just sit at this range and poke and poke and poke, and he uses the one more to finally get some Mix going. Woo!
More like a one snore cancel.
Wow! Frey running up and just air throwing them.
We play a little gear.
That Persona air button is Omega big.
Doesn't choose to.
Oh, nice confirm from Frey on the ground, like air to ground here.
Yeah.
Getting the pickup to close out that round is really important.
And now Frey is on set point to book himself a ticket to loser semifinals.
Yeah, unfortunately for Spiegel, in some ways, this will be our last best of 3 match before we switch to best of 5. So they kind of have to make it happen here. But they're making it happen.
Yeah, I mean, if there's a character who can make it happen, it is this character who is, I believe the director of the game said, made for actual literal tiny babies.
Yeah. Frey with the
that could be the director of the game. That could be Lord Knight. I get them mixed up.
I get them mixed up. Spiegel not letting himself get thrown reset here, but Frey baiting
that's going to be huge.
Can they get there? They have plenty of resources. I've seen this character deal so much damage, and I'm seeing them do it again. Reset, gets back thrown. Spiegel.
It's so unfortunate.
Takes the round, yeah.
Sometimes
you kind of go for.
Sometimes you drop and you die.
You see like the life total, and you're like, I don't know if my super gets there. I want to like get one more hit, and so you do this little drop reset, or you think about it and you drop your combo on accident, and you get back thrown, and it's over. See,
you get another hit.
Yeah, another hit. One last hit. Yeah, one last hit.
Look, I'm just saving you from the cease and desist from Atlas.
You're right. Yeah. The Persona 4 Arena Ultimax Cabal will come after me.
Yeah. Atlas, Reggie, Fiza, Mayo will be at your house tonight. Nice DP from Strawbery Spiegel.
Yeah, once kind of that same situation over and over again. They're looking for the DP. But
I mean, Frey has been up bagging a lot.
Yeah, it's also not like Frey's risking taking that much damage, getting hit by the DP there. Like, it doesn't really.
Yeah.
He'd like to get a hit on offense.
That pickup is about to be saucy.
Burst
nice
out
burst. I like the use of with DP just to secure Awakening.
Yeah, sometimes the last thing you're expecting is a DP across the screen.
All right, we go into the install with the homie combo.
So last time around in the situation, Frey didn't find the confirm, but well, once again, they're giving Spiegel another chance. Unfortunately, they're unable to capitalize, and Frey cleans it up.
Once again, set point. Now with another round to work with.
How many rounds?
Another.
Okay. So how many rounds relative to how many they had before?
Well, I mean, Frey has 2 rounds to work with.
Sure. Yes. But yeah.
How many more does he need to win to get to loser semis?
Yeah. How many more games do these two need to win to be playing best of 5?
He needs to win a singular round.
Another single round. That being said, he's 1 hit away from getting there. 1 extra hit away from getting there.
Surely this bit won't get boring by the end of the
No. There's lots of synonyms we can work with.
I kind of just want to send the DP here.
There's always 1 more synonym to work with.
Look, all you need to hit is 1 more DP.
Frey finding kind of a cool hit there, going to the sway stance, smacking him down, taking the game, taking the set, taking the top 8 medal.
I mean, everybody involved is getting a top 8 medal.
I think only the top 8 players are getting.
Yeah, but we're in. We have been in top 8.
Oh, I thought best of 5 would start with top 8, but just losers.